Yeah. I think I passed it and missed. Behind the line and it's a backcourt assist. Shooting hoops isn't really our thing, but we'll give opinions and make it our own game. It's the backcourt assist with Mike and Jeff. It's the backcourt assist with Mike and Jeff. It's the backcourt assist with Mike and Jeff.
Hello, this is Mike with the Backcourt Assist with Mike and Jeff.
How's it going, Mike?
I'm doing pretty good. Jeff, who are you?
What?
All right, well, I introduced myself as Mike with the Backcourt Assist with Mike and Jeff. And since I introduced myself as Mike, you should introduce yourself as... Jeff. This is Jeff.
You know, I already said my name in it.
You're right. I know. We have no
We're
clue
off
what
to
we're
a
doing.
rough start.
It's all good. Anyway, we normally talk about basketball every single day for the past 5 years, and we decided to make a podcast out of it.
Super excited about that, man.
Yeah, we're always out on the back porch goofing off, talking about things that don't matter, so we figured we might as well put it on the internet and see who likes it.
Hey!
That was great. That was awesome. So, since this is our first show, we really don't have a game plan to go by, so I decided to cut up a couple questions so we can introduce ourselves and, I don't know, tell everybody why we like the NBA and who our favorite players are and what our favorite teams are and, I don't know, some of the hot takes we like and all the players we love and the players we love to hate. All right, I want to get this started.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, yeah. I know. I love so many different players, and Jeff loves to hate so many different players. All right. Jeff, why don't you get us started? You take this and you ask me the first question. Or whatever question you want to ask.
Let me check these questions out. Good set of questions there, Mike.
Yep. Thank you, AI, for those questions.
What's your favorite NBA Finals or playoff moment ever?
This is a great question. I am going to go with Michael Jordan and the Bulls going up against Reggie Miller and the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals, I think 1998.
Yes.
I think that's
sure, yeah.
correct. That series, as a child, was one of my favorite series of all time. I kind of want to sit here and say watching Kobe Bryant do the same thing in the finals, but I've got to give it to Michael Jordan on that one.
Gotcha.
What about you?
Yeah, that was a great series. I'm probably going to have to go with... Oh, man. I've seen so much basketball, I don't even know.
Yeah, well...
Let's do you got to go with Jordan's flu game, dude.
The flu game?
The flu game, man.
Oh, well, that was against the Jazz, right? Was that their
Yes.
first series against the Jazz, the first finals?
Ooh.
1997?
1997.
Was that 97, the flu game?
Yeah, we got to look that up. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that was a great series. The flu game. He says it was food poisoning. Everyone says it was the flu. Kind of think he was hungover.
Definitely 1997.
1997. All
Oh,
right.
yeah, he drank a little too much booze. He's on game 5. He's like, I got this in the bag tomorrow.
Hey, well, I mean, that guy was notorious for just doing the craziest things and then dropping 40. All right, let's check out the next question. I am flipping through this. All right, Jeff, let's go with something real basic. This is a one-word answer. The simple answer. Who's your favorite team?
Lakers.
All right.
Who's your favorite team, Mike?
Right now, I got to say it is the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State Warriors are my favorite team because it has my favorite player, Seth Curry. Who's your favorite player, Jeff?
Of all time or right now?
Right now, who's your favorite player?
Austin Reeves, sir.
He's Austin Reeves. Hillbilly Kobe for the win.
Kobe.
Got to say, he's doing really good this year.
Hell yeah.
I would love to say Steph Curry is doing really good, but he's 37 and he's injured half the time.
Yeah.
Still love the guy, but oh well. It would be nice to see him play. All right, let me open the... Here is the group of questions. Why don't you ask me the next set of questions?
Let's see here. What part of the game fascinates you the most? Strategy, analytics, Narratives, player development, or just vibes?
The part that fascinates me the most, I don't know. I think fascinates is the wrong word. The part that I love the most about
you?
the part that gets me the most about the game is having a really, really, really competitive game to the point where it feels like your heart's pumping, and every single point that the other team makes, your heart falls out of your chest, and then every point your team makes, you want to jump up and down.
Just on the edge of your seat.
Just
the
on
whole
the
time.
edge of my seat, like I'm just, mainlining an 8-ball. Yeah, that's. And Jeff's seen me. Last year we watched.
We mainline a bunch of
Yeah.
balls. No, not really.
No. Last year what was the series with the Warriors and the Rockets?
Oh yeah.
I was just.
Yeah,
I was I was a mess. I was a mess.
that series could have gone either way.
It was a
and
great
that-
series,
yeah,
but
great
I was not put together.
What would I have to say for my thing that I should say intrigues me the most? I would have to go with probably strategy and player development. I like watching young players come into the league, get a little bit of time, see what they can do, and then all of a sudden, exactly why I love Austin Reeves. That guy comes in, does one crossover, and ever since then been following that guy. Tyrese Maxey, another guy that I really like. Like, just watching them develop into the NBA stars they are. And strategies of coaches, like triangle schemes and like screens off to three-pointers and stuff. Just the way, you run your defense and your offense. I don't know.
Yeah, and we were talking about this the other day, the strategy of building a team. Like what OKC has done right now with their absolutely murderers row, one of the best teams ever assembled of all time, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Thank you, Clippers. Go
Yeah.
back to San Diego, please.
I mean, the Clippers really ruined the NBA on that one, but they have so many first-round picks. They have the MVP. They're just one of the best players. They're insane.
And they gave all that away for Paul George, who doesn't even play for them anymore.
Fantastic. And, I mean, brilliant. Whoever managed that team, the general manager of OKC, I could Google it right now, but brilliant. Good
Brilliant.
job. All right, let's see here. Okay, here's a fun one. All-time starting five. What's your all-time starting five?
Yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at center.
Okay. Good.
I'm gonna have to go Tim Duncan at power forward.
Excellent.
Got to go LeBron James at small forward.
Damn it.
Got to go shooting guard. It's either Kobe or Mike. Doesn't matter to me. They're
Okay.
interchangeable in my opinion. And point guard, Magic Johnson. However, close second would be Gary Payton.
Excellent. Okay, we actually have several. I think we have two choices that are similar. We have the
Nice.
two of the same choices. But for point guard, I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think he's best shooter ever, and we're going to want someone who has mastered that three. For shooting guard, I'm going to go with Michael Jordan. Got to have that winner's mentality. For small forward, LeBron James.
Absolutely.
For power forward, Tim Duncan, Mr. Fundamental. And for center,
Can I guess? It's going to be Shaq.
of course it's going to be
It's
Shaq.
gonna be Shaq.
It's going to be the most dominant player of all time. I want to put Jokic on there, but I don't know. Shaq, I just want to go with Shaq on
Give
this
us your
one.
bench, dude. Your 5 bench players that would back your 5 starting lineup up.
Okay, so Kobe Bryant's going to back up Michael Jordan.
Okay, that's fair.
Magic Johnson's going to back up Steph Curry.
Okay.
Honestly, that feels dirty. Ooh. I'm going to go with Kareem for center. Of
Hell
course,
yeah.
I got to go with Kareem for center. I'm going to go with Wilt Chamberlain
For a backup power forward.
for a backup power forward.
What about Dennis Rodman?
I was thinking about Dennis Rodman, but I swear there's got to be somebody. I don't know. I had to go with someone higher on the list.
Karl Malone. I don't know, dude.
No, not Karl Malone. Ugh. Nah.
Great player, terrible person.
Fuck, I'm gonna go with Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman for backup small forward. We need that strong rebounding. He might be a better center, but at the same time, I'm sure he can get rebounds as a small forward. What about you? Who's your bench?
Well, I had Magic as my starting point guard.
You did.
I'll take Peyton as my backup just because of his defense. The glove, dude.
The glove.
Shooting guard, like I said, interchangeable. Mike, Kobe. I don't care who starts, who gets benched. Small forward. That's a hard one because there's a lot of great small forwards. Like, I want to almost say Larry Bird, but there's a scorer that gets underappreciated, and that's Carmelo Anthony. Like, the guy is one of the best scorers of all time. What about Kevin Durant? I mean, I think I'm gonna have to go with Larry Bird on that.
Fair. I'm still going with Dennis Rodman myself.
Yeah. Power forward, that would be Dennis Rodman for me. And then my backup center, Jokic.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Jokic is awesome. Yeah. All right.
I didn't put Shaq up there. I don't know why. I just,
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh. All right, here. I know you and I asked each other this question earlier. Who's your sleeper team going into the rest of the season?
The Western Conference or Eastern?
The Western Conference.
My sleeper team. Oh boy, on the Western Conference.
Let's open up.
Oh, goodness. I almost want to say the Grizzlies. But,
the Grizzlies, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
But actually, maybe the Spurs. But they're not really a sleeper team.
I don't know. They're fifth right now.
And they're killing it without Wemby. I mean.
I used to think that the Blazers were going to really come from behind this year, but then they had a really, really bad streak of games. I mean, they definitely had their way with the Warriors, which kind of pissed me off, but they're sitting there at 9-15, so I can't really say that. You know what? The Suns.
You going to say the Suns?
Dang it, yeah, they're doing really, really good this year, and no one really expected anything because of how they traded Durant, and they ended up with like 5 guards. Not much of a center until they got Mark Williams, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Mark Williams, so that really helped him out. And goddamn it, Dylan Brooks has to go off every other game. I hate that guy. Anyway, okay. What about?
Let's see.
The Eastern
Conference. I did say the Hawks. I think the Atlanta Hawks are better than people think they are.
I love the Hawks.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker is killing it for them right now. Who else you got? Jalen Johnson. Ooh, man, that guy's a dog.
And Ricochet there.
Yeah.
Is he a rookie or was he there last year?
He was. Oh man, I think he is. I think he was last year's, right?
I am uncertain, but he is doing really, really good. It's fun watching them play. Watching them experience a little bit of success, figuring out what they are without Trae Young, that's been fun to watch.
So this is his second year in the league, yes.
All right, let's go back to standings here. Okay, so the Eastern Conference sleeper team, man, at this point, I was going to say it's the Celtics, but Jaylen Brown has been absolutely insane, and he's brought them back to number 3.
Three in the East,
crazy.
And they were not doing that great earlier, man.
Yeah, I'm going to actually agree with you on that. But the Hawks is
the Hawks.
The Hawks. The Hawks have a chance to do something interesting.
They got a great lineup, bunch of young players, and Trey's not even playing right now. Just think of that.
Yeah. I don't know. He might be good he might be good trade capital for all we know.
I feel like I honestly almost feel like they play a little bit better without him, and I just think the rotations work better, and I think
hungrier.
Trey just demands the ball too much. You know what I mean? And when you have someone at point guard, going down the court and just demanding, like, let's just say, like, running the offense. It's for his speed. You know what I mean? It's not really the coach. The players that are coming in to take Trey's place, like while he's injured or something, they just want the playing minutes. They want to prove themselves. So they're not going to like run the game how they want. They're going to run it like how the coach wants. And I feel like it's a well-oiled machine when Trey is not running the offense at his pace. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I definitely feel like there's definitely more of a team dynamic where there are a lot more threats than just Trey.
Absolutely.
And it's been serving them pretty well. I don't know. They're stuck there at 9th. They're tied with the Cavs right now.
That Alexander Walker kid, man.
I love Alexander Walker from his time with the Wolves. All right,
He's been learning a thing from Shea, I think.
Yeah, definitely. They probably grew up playing ball together.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go back here. I'm looking at these questions. Don't care about that. What's your earliest basketball memory that made you fall in love with the game?
Going to the Lakers game. 5 years old, watch Magic Johnson sitting courtside at the Forum.
I guess that would do it.
I mean,
that would
my
do
uncle
it.
took me to the game, dude, and that's where 1990.
I was in, I think, kindergarten, and I walked in, and some kid was talking about Michael Jordan, and I had no clue who Michael Jordan was. And then I went home, and I talked about it, and I got to see him on TV, and I'm like, wow, that man can fly. I don't know. I love Michael Jordan ever since. My mom hated that, but I love Michael Jordan ever since, and that from then on, Michael Jordan was my favorite player ever since I was a kid, because he could fly.
I believe I can fly.
All right, that's just silly. All right. Well, that was our basic intro questions. I really like that top 5 question. That's my favorite question of all time.
Yeah. Who's your top 5, bro?
All right, so let's go into the game breakdown. There were 3 games today. We actually just watched the highlights. Let me go here. The game that I enjoyed watching the highlights on was the Timberwolves versus the Suns.
That was a good game.
That was a great game. Gillespie and Grayson Allen, they look like twins out there.
I couldn't tell the difference. Like, the only reason I'm like, Grayson wears white shoes and Gillespie wears orange shoes.
I don't know. I couldn't tell. Every time they turn around, I'm like, I don't know. I can't tell these two guys apart. All right, I am on the wrong page here. And what else? There was the Kings versus the Pacers.
Pacers wrecked.
Yeah, it was the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
Terrible teams.
Let's go back to the Timberwolves real quick.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards in a loss. 40 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds.
Ooh.
Who do you think needs to step up more on that team?
Who needs to step up more on the team? That's a great question. All right. Dante DiVincenzo.
Absolutely, and I also think McDaniels does too. I mean, I'm not saying...
that's definitely the story on this game. I mean, Naz Reid with 6-0 and 9 rebounds. That's not a terrible stat line with 30 minutes, though.
And it doesn't hurt, or it doesn't help, that Gobert got that flagrant too. I mean, I understand that it kind of came from the backside.
I thought that was a really stupid call.
Dude, he didn't hit him that hard. He wasn't like...
Flagrant 1. I told you. Flagrant 1, not a flagrant 2. That shouldn't have been ejection.
Yeah.
Full hard stop.
Ridiculous. Go back to the 90s and see what a flagrant is back then. You got to punch someone in the face.
I don't know. In the 90s, the refs would have been like, huh?
The refs would have jumped in. I don't know.
All right. Gobert was killing it today.
He was, and
he was doing a great game. And Anthony Edwards, 49 and 2. Woo, baby. That's great. Julius Randle, he's showing up consistently.
Doing what he needs to do.
Bones Highland. He was actually fun to watch this game.
Yeah, speaking. Bones Highland. I like that guy's name like you said earlier to me.
Yeah.
Who's that guy's name? I'm like, yeah, me too.
I like him just because of his name.
Yep.
And he shot a couple threes. That's just because we were watching the highlights.
14-3-1 tonight.
Uh-huh.
You know.
And, I will say, I saw this badass play where Gobert was racing to the out of bounds to collect the ball against Dylan Brooks, and he caught the ball, and he flings it over his head as high as it can go. And Anthony Edwards catches it right before it goes into the backcourt. And what does Anthony Edwards do? He flings it from the logo and hits a three. It was maybe not from the logo, but it was still a damn good play. I love that play. That was fun to watch. I love a good long shot.
Checks out.
Can confirm. All right, let's check out the Suns here. What were the Suns doing? High score.
Mark Williams.
Mark Williams is doing great.
Yeah.
Jeff's a little salty because the Lakers were supposed to get Mark Williams in a botched Dalton Connect trade that happened last year.
Poor Dalton, though, dude.
I don't know. He
So
failed
hey,
the physical?
Hey,
That was
man,
weird.
this guy failed his physical. You have to fly back to L.A. now.
Yeah. What team was he on? Charlotte Hornets?
Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah,
man.
sorry we exiled you to Charlotte. We'll take you back now. I don't know. He had too much body fat.
Oops. Yeah, ridiculous,
That
dude.
was, I don't know. I'm sure we could figure out what it is, but I still kind of want to know what happened there. Dylan Brooks, 18-2-2. Good. I'm happy he didn't have a 20-point game. Again, I don't like him. And Gillespie, 19-6-4. Like I said, I like that kid.
Yeah, he looks like Grayson Allen's bitch ass. So, excuse my language. Actually, no.
Nah.
Nah.
He looks exactly alike. And Jeff don't like Grayson.
I know.
Allen.
I don't.
It's one of the many players he don't like.
I do
Get
not.
used to it.
I'm not a big Suns fan either. I don't like the Suns at all.
I don't really care about the Suns either. They were irrelevant before Kevin Durant. They were irrelevant with Kevin Durant, and I still want them to be irrelevant.
They were also irrelevant with Chris Paul as well.
Yeah, all right. Well, hey, but they almost did something.
Yeah,
They almost did. They got
to
a Western
the finals.
Conference.
They got whooped by the Bucks.
They got the Western Conference. Good for Chris Paul. He got one Western Conference with the Suns. And for half a second, they weren't irrelevant.
Perfect time to bring Chris Paul up, actually.
Chris Paul.
Oh, Chris Paul. What a spicy subject.
Rumor has it he denied a contract with the OKC Thunder because he didn't want an easy road to the championship.
Well, he needs to go get some advice from Kevin Durant.
Jesus, dude. Okay. Good point. I mean, yeah. Kevin Durant has 2 rings and Chris Paul doesn't. I mean, at the end of the day, that's going to go on his legacy, and no one's really going to care about the easy road Kevin Durant took, did he?
Yeah, whether he took the easy road or not.
I mean, if the OKC offered him a contract, it's his final year. He played with them before. I mean, there's probably got to be something else going on there other than he's an idiot who doesn't like to win,
or
which is
like
what he's been proving his entire career.
I mean, like you were saying, like they cut him because
I hope he didn't hear that.
Because he had an attitude or something, correct? Is that what you were telling me?
Apparently, he was in the locker room mouthing off to Kawhi Leonard because Kawhi Leonard couldn't cover Klay Thompson at one point during their game against the Mavs. And yeah, dude, he calls his players out.
I was just gonna say maybe if Kawhi played a little bit more, he'd be in shape.
And then later on, I think the next day, Jeff Van Gundy got in his face about how he may have had the ability to affect defensive rotations in the past, but he doesn't have that ability here. I don't know. I wasn't there. Yeah. But no, he ain't either. So
I just feel like Chris Paul said he was going to retire anyway, you know. So I kind of feel like he just said, you know what, I'm just going to.
He's like, screw this.
I'm just going to hang him up right now, you know. I mean, well, we're going to find out what. I mean, he might, he might
re-sign with the Warriors. He might re-sign the Hornets for all I know.
You know, that's what I was thinking. I was like, what if he just signed a one-day contract with the Hornets and just fucking retired?
Yeah, and they just retired his jersey or something silly like that. I don't know. Well, I feel bad for him. I'll be honest, I never really liked him.
I'm not a Chris Paul hater, but I don't think he's...
I remember when the Warriors signed him, I'm just like, don't think he's the answer, guys. And that ended up being a pretty shitty season. I wish we kept Dante DiVincenzo for that, but it is what it is. All right. So that was the Suns and the Wolves game. Oh, by the way, the Suns won 108 to 105. We guess we should lead with that, shouldn't we?
Yeah, probably.
We should lead with who won the game.
Yeah.
The Pacers wrecked the Kings in what seems like a closer game than it was in 116 to 105. It did not feel that close.
No, dude. We watched those highlights. It was like a 25-point game at one point, dude.
Yeah, we turned it off in the third quarter, thinking
we're just like, we get this.
the third string probably brought it that close. And then we have the Spurs beating out the Pels in a really close game, 135-132. Let's check that out. We didn't watch those highlights. We probably should.
Oh.
Let's check out the stats. 135-132. That's a high-scoring game. Checking out the Spurs. Harrison Barnes, 24-2-1.
Was he the leading scorer?
It looks like it.
Look at that.
D. Harper. Who's D. Harper? You know better than I do.
Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper? I thought that was Dylan. Okay. 22, 6-3. Doop-de-doop-de-doop. De'Aaron Fox, 14, 7-4. Stephon Castle. No, it looks like everyone just kind of showed up and did their part today. I love it when the coaches do a good rotation like this. It's all pretty basic.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
And everybody who was supposed to score scored.
Yeah, Sohan didn't show up, but he was only
played
in for 4 minutes.
Yeah,
So what can you do? Same with Chris Bryant. Bryant.
I don't know that.
All right, well.
Carter Bryant.
Carter Bryant. Well, he got 8 minutes and 4-0-1. That's
Good
not
for
too
you,
bad.
Carter.
Good
Shout
for you,
out to Carter Bryant.
All right, you got to play in your NBA game. Good for you, son. Okay. Vassell, 5-3-3. He wasn't that effective this game, but oh well. He's pretty good.
Then you got your Pelicans. You got Trey Murphy, 32-4-3 tonight.
Look at this triple-double from
Derek Queen.
Derek Queen, 33, 10, and 10.
Yep. And then you got
High
Sadiq
five,
Bey.
son.
You got Sadiq Bey, 17-2-6. I always like Sadiq Bey. I feel like he didn't. It's my chair, dude. I feel like he didn't get the playing time and the coaching he needed in Detroit.
Yeah, and Fears did not have the best stat line, but whatever, it is what it is.
Jeremiah Fears. He's a rookie, so.
He'll pick it up. And I love Jose Alvarado. I guess he could have done better with 10-6-3, but I'll be honest, I'm a closet Jose Alvarado fan. I watched him in the playoffs 2 years ago with my mom, and he was a menace in the team that I wanted to win, which was not his. So it was fun watching him. And then I think I saw him in the Olympics. He was doing pretty good in the Olympics for whatever country he was from. Not America.
Whatever country he's
Alvarado. It was probably south of the border. Some border.
Hey guys, welcome to our ignorant podcast.
All right. And I think that's the only 3 games we had today, unless we want to talk about Kings and the Pacers. Let's go to the Kings and the Pacers.
Kings and Pacers.
Dude, Russell Westbrook pulled a triple-double.
Of course he did.
24, 14, and 12. That's impressive.
They keep saying Jokic is going to catch him, and he keeps dropping another one.
I don't know, man. He ain't going without a fight. Jokic is going to catch him.
Oh, no, for sure, dude.
Jokic is going to catch him for sure.
But, 24, 14, and 12.
That's remarkable, especially at his age. No offense, but that's pretty good for his age.
Dude, no offense taken. What is he, 37 years old, yeah.
Yeah, dude, Curry ain't dropping fucking triple-doubles all the time. LeBron ain't dropping triple-doubles as often as this. When was the last time LeBron dropped a triple-double? A while back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Sure wasn't this year because he was out the first, 15 games?
He's taking it easy. He's cruising.
Taking that back seat to Reeves and Luka.
Yeah, he's cruising that one-on-one with his sunglasses on, showing up the games, looking like a librarian. All right. DeMar DeRozan, 25 and 3. Nothing super impressive on the Kings, but other than Russell Westbrook's triple-double, good for you, dude. And then let's go to the Pacers here.
Yeah, Nembhard, 28, 12, and 4.
I love Andrew Nembhard. Benedict Mathurin, 25, 6 and 2. Siakam, 23, 5 and 4. All right. Is that Jeremy Walker? Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker, 12, 3 and 1. That's pretty good. 18 minutes. That's pretty good, actually.
That's not bad.
Yeah. All right. Let's go back to our little ceremony that we have little notes on.
Yeah, it's
little
absolutely.
Game breakdown.
All right. We're going to do a hot take.
Hot take. What's your hot take?
I think.
What's your stupid thing that's going to come out of your mouth? What stupid crap are we going to argue about now?
Oh, we're going to argue about Austin Reeves being in the All-Star game over Jamal Murray.
Ugh. Over Jamal Murray?
Yes, I'm not saying Jamal Murray won't make the All-Star game. I'm saying that Austin Reeves would start over him as of right now in the All-Star game.
Okay. On a stat-wise comparison, I have to agree with you. On a record comparison, it's hard to disagree with you. So I'm not going to. Right now, if it came down to it's either Austin Reeves or Jamal Murray, I'm going to have to go with Austin Reeves simply because he's carrying the Lakers when Luka and LeBron are out, which has been more often than you'd think this season.
It's been insane, honestly.
And he has carried them to some pretty impressive victories. Got a 51-point double-double, which was like, one rebound away from a triple-double.
Against the Kings, though, let's be real here.
Hey, it is what it is. I don't think he cares about that.
No, dude,
he hit the game winner on that. That was a close game.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. That's not really that.
I mean, even when Luka was in, man, he dropped 38 points one game. He outscored Luka, and I was just like, I was blown away by that. I mean, the amount of confidence that guy has this year.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Austin Reeves belongs in the All-Star weekend.
Absolutely.
I think Jamal Murray belongs there too. He deserves a spot in the All-Star weekend. It's kind of a crime that he hasn't been to the All-Star weekend. I think ever. Has he ever been there?
I don't think he has.
I don't think he's ever been there, and that's my hot take. He should have been by now.
Yes.
Especially after him and Jokic absolutely mopped up the league in 2023.
He has never been an All-Star.
What a loser.
Oh, my God. Yes.
Yep. By the way, I'm 20 pounds overweight.
Me too.
On a good day. All right. What other hot takes do we got?
What hot take do you have?
The Lakers need to trade LeBron. Even though he has a no-trade contract in his contract, whatever. The Lakers will be far better off without LeBron and his $30 to $40 million hole he blows in their budget every year.
I feel like a lot of people agree with you, so it's not that hot of a take.
Oh, well, okay. I was just thinking of something stupid to say.
Hey, that's fine. I think it is stupid. I think it's stupid being a Lakers fan. I'm like, he still brings shit to the table. He still lets, whether he's on the court or not, he's been winning games with Luka and Reeves, and they've been winning games without him. I think they're I just don't think it matters. if you get what I mean by that,
Yeah. Okay. I got a better one. Where should Giannis end up? Where do you want Giannis to end up? Obviously, you're going to say the Lakers.
No, I'm actually not a big Giannis fan.
Fair enough. Ooh, okay.
That's a hot take.
Oh, all right. You're like, man, we can only have so many MVPs on one team, right?
I think Giannis will go to the Spurs.
Yeah, I mean that's a good place for him to land.
If he gets traded. I think he'd be great on the Miami Heat too. Trade Tyler Hero, a couple first-round picks for Giannis.
I think Giannis wants to end up somewhere where he's an immediate contender. Now, obviously, I still think the Oklahoma City Thunder would be stupid to pursue a trade for Giannis. That's another hot take. The Oklahoma City Thunder should not pursue Giannis. simply because they already have one of the best teams ever assembled. Their chemistry is on lock, and they have the championship in the bag for the next 2 years, probably more if they have good draft luck with the bullshit Clippers probably wrecking the entire league because they have no wins this season, which means their pick swap is going to give OKC the first round pick. Okay, all right. I'm just not freaking out about this at all.
I think them trading for Giannis would be a great move. However, I don't think they should.
I don't think they should at all.
However, you're saying they got a championship caliber team, and I'm like, yeah. And then you trade your bench players and a couple first round picks for a fucking beast.
Sure, but then they give out on that building of the future, like you said, but getting that first round team in order to have a 15-year dynasty.
Tell me the Thunder aren't one of the youngest teams in the NBA. They'll be fine.
Yeah. Exactly. They've been the youngest team in the NBA for the past 2 or 3 years.
Sure.
And now they are absolutely mopping up everybody. No one in this league thinks they have a chance in the finals. I don't know a single team who has deluded themselves into thinking that they're going to go 7 rounds against the OKC Thunder and come out on top.
Absolutely not.
No. I mean, I haven't talked to a Detroit Pistons fan in a while, but
they don't even believe that.
Like, I don't know, some of them might have delusions of grandeur, but
I mean, there are also Lions fans, so yes.
Fair enough. I want to see OKC go against Pistons like, wow, when's that happening? Let's Google the OKC versus Pistons. That might be a good game.
I think it's in like February.
Oh, man. I'm sure OKC is going to have a few losses by then. But
we'll see.
I think they're 23-1. Oh, my God. These guys. Games. Oh, here we go. I hate Google sometimes. Google's the worst. 23-1. That's absolutely bananas. All right. I'm scrolling. Great. We get to play him in January 2nd. Gosh. It's like everyone we've ever, like every time we play the Thunder, it's just like, God, beat our asses and we'll just go on our way.
So the first game that the Thunder are playing the Pistons
February 25th.
February 25th.
That'll be the day. And what are the Pistons doing right now?
They are 21-6.
They are 19-5.
19-5.
That's not even that good. I don't care if they're leading the entire Eastern Conference. That ain't even that good.
It's only 2 games above the Lakers.
Yeah, yeah, and it's 4 games behind the Thunder. Dude, the Thunder, on lock.
They stay healthy.
And the Knicks here at number 2, they haven't been making a lot of noise this year. Maybe I haven't been listening. Have the Knicks been doing anything impressive this year, or have they just been doing the same old thing with Cat and Brunson and McCall Bridges and Josh Hart and OG Anunoby? And
they're doing their thing.
They're doing their thing.
They're doing their thing.
Well, they're number 2.
They're not bad, you know.
They still don't stand a chance against the Thunder.
Yeah, I don't think any team does.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. I have no more hot takes.
That's good.
What'd you think of this? This was fun. Want to do this again?
Yeah, let's do this again.
All right. So this was... What was the name of our show again? The Backcourt Assist with Mike and Jeff. You can find us on Spotify. And we're going to get some Instagram and YouTube and some TikTok. And I'm going to get some reels going. And I don't know. We might have 1 or 2 or 10 or 15 followers, but man, we're excited to sit here and talk basketball with all you and have a good time.
Absolutely.
You have anything else to say, buddy?
Yeah. Let's do 1 player spotlight.
1 player spotlight? I am not prepared for that, but let's
do just like a
all right.
overview, like player
all right.
spotlight.
I'm going to go with Tyrese Maxey.
Okay.
I am loving how he has absolutely exploded in the wake of Paul George and Joel Embiid not showing up. And he is now an MVP contender, in my opinion.
He's definitely a superstar.
And watching him show up with their new rookie, VJ Edgecombe, dude, I'm loving Tyrese Maxey right now. I love it. He's my player spotlight of the week. Go Tyrese Maxey.
Yes.
Down with the Sixers, but go Tyrese Maxey.
Yes. My player spotlight. Let's do this. I'm going to say De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox, because he goes to the Spurs. Wemby's out, and he's still putting up great numbers. And not always the leading scorer, but he makes that team better, hands down. Like, it just hands down. And he's quick. I love his ball handling. His step back threes are fucking amazing.
And he is dangerous when he
He's
wants
dangerous.
to be.
Yeah.
I think he still holds the record in Sacramento for the most points in 2 consecutive games. Absolutely killer when he wants to score.
What a baller, dude.
Absolutely.
And the Spurs, even without Wemby, they've been winning games. And it's a lot because of him. And that's my player spotlight.
Awesome. I'm excited to see what the Spurs do with their young talent.
Yes.
Hopefully they are as formidable as the Thunder, because
They'll
that would
trade
be
it all away for Giannis.
that would be a great rivalry to watch for the next 10 years.
Absolutely.
All right, man, you want to wrap this on up?
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for listening to our first ridiculous podcast that we did not plan for whatsoever.
And we won't plan for it again either.
No, we'll just, do what we usually do. Talk
Bullshit.
some smack. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. My name is Jeff.
My name is Mike.
And this is Backcourt Assist. You
With
guys
Mike
have,
and Jeff.
Hell yeah. Have a good night.
With Mike and Jeff.